No president is a king.
Senator Lindsey Graham echoing the sentiments of fellow Republicans who argue the administration needed congressional approval to impose the mandate. At issue in the requirement that the businesses with 100 or more employees is whether the Occupational Safety and Health Administration had the power to impose the requirements. The court said it did not. In its unsigned opinion, it wrote, although Congress has indisputably given OSHA the power to regulate occupational dangers, it has not given the agency the power to regulate health more broadly.
Essentially means that in this pandemic, it is up to individual employers to determine whether their workplaces will be safe for employees.
When he announced the workplace mandate, President Biden was clear about his reasoning for it.
It's about protecting yourself and those around you, the people you work with.
In a statement, the president expressed his disappointment that the Supreme Court has chosen to block what he called common sense, life-saving requirements for employees at large businesses that were grounded squarely in both science and the law.
This ruling injures public health and causes more people to die.
The justices fast-paced the case brought by grocery store owner Brandon Trosclair and other large employers.
I am a grocery guy. I'm not the vaccine police.
Liberal Justice Elena Kagan agreed, noting there's nothing else that will perform that function better than incentivizing people strongly to vaccinate themselves. What impact will the High Court's ruling have here in New York?
I think the ruling by the Supreme Court has no serious impact on the situation in New York. They were prepared to follow it.
Catherine Wild, president of the nonprofit Partnership for New York, which represents more than 300 major employers, is a bit disappointed by the Supreme Court ruling.
We now have no clear national policy on vaccinations. In New York City and state, we have regulations. So yes, they will continue to follow those rules.
Now, liberals, they reacted with anger over the Supreme Court ruling, asserting that the conservative justices had chosen to prolong and deepen the misery of the pandemic. Now, while the High Court did shoot down the president's mandate for employers, it let stand his vaccine requirement for healthcare workers at hospitals, nursing homes, and other facilities.